Hey guys, this is a call for a fart rising. I'm gonna keep doing that. I think it's funny. I don't know if you guys think it's funny, but I think it's a good intro. What we got here is a little bit of graphene oxide connects to magnets. Okay. All right. This will be the last video I do on this type of stuff unless something else comes out. Um, it is what it is. Please pay attention to this video and uh, understand. Damn, I got a brain fart. Sorry. I got a huge empty space in my head right now. Okay. This is all in the name of science. you know. So if you willingly put something in your body and it comes out to be this inside of you, don't worry. You'll be fine. I'm sure the towers and stuff won't connect you to anything. I'm sure your phone won't be inside your body in the next couple of years. I'm sure nothing like that will happen. No. I'm sure that transhumanism is not real. They're not working on that. I mean, it's not like AI is taking over our jobs or anything like that. Nah. It's not like they think that humans are inferior to AI robots. Nah, that can't be the case. That'll never happen. That'll never happen. But anyways, guys, on a high note, we're gonna watch this video real quick. And we're gonna see what this little black little turd does. Watch very close to the spikes that comes out of it, please, and think about where that you might have seen this occurred. Travis Scott, maybe at the concert, people went wild. They turned the volume up a little bit. People went crazy, started stampeding people, running people over. I think 10 people died. I'm not sure. Radio frequencies turned up. You know what happens when radio frequencies turn up. That's creepy. I'm sorry, people. That is creepy. I don't care if they think that graphene is gonna take over the world in the next couple of years, but that right there is creepy. I'm sorry, that's creepy. And you're asking me what the hell? Stonehenge. I would do a video on Stonehenge, but I don't think I want to do that. I don't have enough information about stone. I might do stone. Radio frequencies, even radio. Oh shoot! Can't show his video because it'll get copyrighted. I don't rate copyrighted. That's what a magnet does when it comes in contact with oxychlor. I'm just playing. When it comes in contact with graphene oxide, it just gravitates towards it. Like seriously, it just gravitates towards it.
We had no business being in this business. One of the most exciting materials developments of the last few years is totally twisted. A closer look at graphene has revealed even more of its magical glory and taken it a step further using squids. And no, probably not the squids you're thinking of. I'll explain later. We're talking, of course, about magic angle graphene. First discovered back in 2018, it involves taking graphene, which is just a single sheet of carbon atoms, and stacking two of those sheets on top of one another. The twist? The sheets are ever so slightly offset from each other, about 1.1 degrees. And this magic angle gives the twisted graphene some really exciting properties. The twist makes the graphene bilayer able to become either an insulator, blocking electricity flow, or a superconductor, letting electricity flow with minimal loss of energy to resistance.
So this thing can transfer energy and electronics through this graphene. This black stuff can do all that she just said. Literally, that's what she just said.
The twist makes the graphene bilayer able to become either an insulator, blocking electricity flow, or a superconductor, letting electricity flow with minimal loss of energy to resistance. The discovery was huge news when it broke. I actually covered it a while back. And it started a whole new field called twistronics, which is really fun to say, that explores how the structure of 2D materials influences their electronic behavior. And now, that same research team who twisted the magic angle into a graphene bilayer in the first place have mapped the entire structure of magic angle graphene for the first time.
And she thinks it's a joke. She thinks this is a cool discovery. She's laughing. Look at her face. She thinks this is cool. But it's ain't gonna be cool when they put it inside you. You know what I'm saying? Everything's gonna be connected inside you eventually. But you can laugh now, but you can cry later.
Some research has previously tried to get an up-close look at magic angle structures like this using a scanning tunneling microscope, but could only look at little chunks at a time, like a few hundred square nanometers at most. The scanning tunneling microscope approach just takes way too long. It's kind of like trying to use a flashlight to count each of the seats in a really huge, dark sports arena. See, in a magic angle graphene structure, there will be minute differences in how twisted it actually is at any point in the structure. It won't always be exactly 1.1 degrees at every single point. So here's where the squids come in. This team used a technique called a scanning nanosquid, and SQUID stands for Superconducting Quantum Interference Device, which definitely takes the cake for the most science fiction-like name with the coolest acronym. It's kind of complicated, but essentially it works like this. The nanosquid is made of two half circles of superconducting material attached to the tip of a scanning electron microscope. When the magic angle graphene structure is exposed to a small magnetic field, currents ripple across it. The structure itself, including that degree of its twist, determines how those currents behave. The squid can measure those subtle changes in the currents and in this way map the exact angle of the graphene structure at any given point, down to variations of 0.0002 degrees. That's pretty precise. So the team used the nanosquid technique to map two different twisted graphene bilayers. One with a smaller range of variation in its twists and one with a larger range of variation. The structure with the smaller range of variation.
This right here, it says, I cut the video off right there, but pretty much you get the gif, can't even pronounce the word. Pretty much right there, it says the truth about graphene. What's the holdup? That's what it is. It's little nanoparticles that connect things. You can basically power something faster than a regular battery. It's basically like a battery, or it can be like something that can, you know what I'm saying? You've seen car videos. It can power on, it has electronic flows through those little circuits. Basically. That's what connects everything. That's why the magnet gravitates towards it. It says right here, what's the holdup? Actually, I want to click on that.
Ready to say big
I could probably tell you what the holdup is. They are actually getting ready this stuff is getting ready to take over and dominate all kind of stuff, including inside of people. It's just a matter of time. Who knows? The power grid might shut off. They might use it then. They might use it after this Russia thing. Who knows? They can just unleash this thing at any time, anywhere they want. It just takes a few lies and a few, like, you know, the pan something, you know.
Is one of the most important breakthroughs in materials since the plastics revolution more than a century ago. 1,000,000 times thinner than a human hair, but 200 times stronger than steel. The early predictions were that graphene would almost immediately enable the kinds of products and technologies that we're used to seeing in sci-fi movies. Cut to more than a decade and a half later, and that still hasn't happened. Not even close. With opinions split between people overhyping graphene or calling it a massive disappointment, it's time that we got to the truth of what's really happening with this so-called wonder material. I'm Matt Farrell. Welcome to Decided.
Well, I'm gonna let you guys watch that if you want to catch up on some information. If you want to do research about it, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and bore you to death over this, because it is a long video, and I'm not gonna waste you guys' time. But basically, I wanted you to get the gist of it. That this stuff is in the works. It is gonna take over. I don't know when, don't know where, but you've seen it in the, what's that video called? Queen Elizabeth. Remember they had the combs, the honeycombs at the Queen Elizabeth thing. Yeah, with the DNA strand. Yeah, that was no coincidence. That was basically this. And they had it at the Olympics too. Don't forget. So this stuff is, they know. That's why you seen in that video, you know, that video that just shows you with the Cardi B thing. The celebrities, the top elites, the ones that are, they have like inside information about this stuff. That's why they put it in their videos. Yeah, them. They know. That's why they're putting in the videos. They're puppets. They do what the elites tell them to do. Okay? That's how they get their fame, money, and fortune. So this stuff is everywhere in the music videos. They're putting it basically in your face, okay? It's everywhere. Just look around. I just told you 3 places it is at, which is the Queen Elizabeth. You seen Call from Uprise's videos, it's in there. It's just everywhere, guys. I mean, they're putting it for you to see. They're not hiding it, okay? It's one thing if they was hiding it, but they're not. They're literally putting it in your face. It's up to you to put it 2 and 2 together and understand that this is coming. It's in the works. They are planning for this to take over, okay? It might already be inside of people, if you know what I'm saying, but, you know, power grids have to be shut off or something like that, so we'll see. But hopefully that ain't the case. Hopefully it doesn't come around anytime soon, but you never know. Alright guys, hit the like, and I'll see you next time.